Folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at question 1208, get equal substrings within budget. The way we'll be solving this problem is by using like a window method. So basically we'll calculate the cost between the left pointer and the right pointer. And if it is greater than the current cost, we try to reduce the window. And every single time we calculate the cost, we calculate the length, and we keep a track of max length. So it's a pretty simple problem. Let's get started. There are a couple of variables that we need. What would be, okay, so let's current cost. Let's equal that to 0 to start off with, and then max length. That is also equal to 0. And it'll be a window function. So you need left, so basically the left pointer and the right pointer. The left pointer in this case, we need to manually move that when the cost of the current window is too much. And the right pointer, it's basically the iterator that we'll have in the for loop. Awesome. So let's iterate through all of the characters in the string. For int I equals 0, I less than s dot length. And the reason why we can take just s dot length is because that's one of the constraints, that s and t are always of the same length. And you increment I calculate the current cost. Current cost will be equal to, you increment it by the difference. And you need to take the absolute because between the differences, because it could be a negative value if the first character is smaller than the second character. So it would be s dot character at I minus t dot character at I as well. So basically every single character in Java has like an ASCII value, maybe in every language actually, ASCII value attached to it. So take a look at that if you're not familiar with it. Right, so once you have the current cost, the next thing that we need to do is, if the current cost, if it is greater than the max cost, right, we need to reduce the window, right? So how do we reduce the window? We reduce the window by basically subtracting what we've seen on the left. So here it would be the same thing as this, but instead of I, we basically subtract whatever we see at the left pointer, and we increment left by 1 because we no longer count that in the window. Once that is done, you need to update the max length. So max length would be equal to the maximum value of the current max length, which we start off with 0, and it will be I minus left plus 1. So this will give us a number of the length of the string. So here it would have been a little easier to read if we had I renamed as right, but that's fine. And once you're done with the for loop, all you need to do is return the max length. So return max length. All right, let's try compiling this. First few test cases are okay. Everything else is okay as well. Awesome. Let's talk about the space and the time complexity of the entire solution. The space complexity of the entire solution is of n. The time complexity of the entire solution is of n. Since we are iterating through every single character in the string, the space complexity is of 1, since we're not using any additional data structures to store anything, but we're using like constant space right here. Awesome. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'd really appreciate that. It keeps me motivated to make more videos. Thanks so much, and I'll see you folks soon. Peace.